My name is David Marshall. I'm 35 years old. I'm from York. I've been wrestling for about 7 months. I've loved wrestling since I'd say about 1992. It was something that kind of was really popular at school, but it was something you had to watch on Sky, and my family didn't have Sky at the time, and it wasn't until then that my grandma actually got it, and so I used to spend as much time over there as possible watching as many events as possible. And kind of from the first couple of shows that I watched, I just fell in love with it.
Welcome everybody, thank you very much for coming, and also please give a welcome to our referee for the evening, Mr. Damien Shovelton.
Dewsbury! Good evening. Come on, big man.
It's always been in the back of my mind, even like from when I first started watching wrestling. I'd design my own outfits, I'd come up with like a move set, I'd think of names, I'd spend hours like at school. I remember me and my friends in one of our art classes, we created like a stage for a pay-per-view. So wrestling's always been at the back of my mind. I've never wrestled since or before July last year, so like I said, 7 or 8 months I've been doing it now. I was always into sport, so at school up until about 7 or 8 I was doing gymnastics, then got into football, cricket. So I did a lot of research in the Leeds area to see what kind of wrestling schools were out there. Saw that Grapple Wrestling had a show coming up. Thought I'd go and see what it was all about. Went along to the show, absolutely loved it. Thought to myself, I'll give myself 2 or 3 months to get into shape, because I watched some of their videos and saw some of the training and I thought I'm not at that level yet.
All they have to do is come down and have a training session with us. Okay. People sort of take it a bit lightly, they think it's just a bit of jumping around and all sorts, but when they actually come for a session they realise it's a lot of hard work. You'd never know how physical it is until you've seen it. You can see how close we are to the ring. So if you're sat in the audience you'll see how physical it is, how hard hitting it is.
My family think it's mad. They think, why you've done all this hard work to get the job that you've got, what are you doing all this for?
No, okay? Reach. Oh, you are not worth it. Yes! Not worth it.
I guess I've got a longer term plan. So characters evolve, personas evolve, personas change completely, and I guess for me personally I wanted something that I could be comfortable with performing with to start with, and I think the Marshall Davidson character is quite generic, and I don't think it stands out in terms of it looks like you don't look at a card and you think, oh yeah, he was really different. Battered, bruised, I think a lot of it kind of went quite well. A couple of hard hits. I've not seen it yet, so
yeah. Well, a lot of chops there.
Yeah. In the sense that things are predetermined and things are kind of established before the match. It's not a sporting contest in the same way that boxing might be or a football match might be, but the contact is the same or worse in those, like in terms of the bumps that you take in the ring. The risks that you put yourself in, those are all real. There's nothing fake about, it's a real cliche, but there's nothing fake about falling on your back from kind of 6 or 7 feet up in the air. So I'd kind of say, well, if it's fake, just come and have a go, come give it a go and see what you think.